Hey Libra, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a reading for the month of August, and we'll be doing a deep dive into what it is our guides want us to know for this month, what we need to look forward to. Maybe we need to tweak some things to help us learn our lessons, to manifest what we want in life. Just remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, totally okay. Just leave for those that need it right now and come back for the next month's reading. But just try to take the information that I do give you and put it in a way, or place it in your life in a way that makes the most sense. But let's go ahead. I mean, that part, by the way, I'll explain while we're going, but let's just jump right in. See what the first message is. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. There's something holding you back right now. I feel like there's something that you feel like I know you feel like you're held back from something. I feel like you're almost close to accomplishing things and you're not. It's almost like it's defeating because it's like, what is wrong with me? And I think there is some kind of negativity that's still kind of attached to you in some capacity. I don't know if it was a past relationship, because I'm going to keep it as broad. There's a lot of people coming in, a lot of people watching these videos, but it does feel like a past energy. Maybe it's a past life. Maybe it's like a cycle that you keep repeating over and over again. Maybe, again, from a past life experience that you know, there's like a karmic kind of tie to something, and maybe like something that you're trying to fix in this lifetime. But there is something, yeah, past lives, releasing soul patterns. There's something that seems like it's self-sabotage, but like you're trying so hard to not let it be a self-sabotage, and it just happens anyway. I want to get more details on that, because that's quite interesting, because I do get a sense that there's something negative still clinging, and I want to know to what extent that is, because it could be that like you have a pattern and you keep going back to the same person, or you're allowing a past person in. Let's just go ahead. Ooh. No, sorry, that doesn't feel right. One more time. Okay, see, that's better. That makes sense. That's there. Yeah. So there it, yeah, okay. So we have the Death card in reverse, the Fool card in reverse, and then the Two of Cups. So what this is telling me is like you're not letting some kind of cycle end. So it does feel like some kind of past pattern, something that you do over and over again. So it could be like a personality trait that you just are who you are and you can't change it. Or it's like you keep allowing the same kind of person into your life, or it is the same person. Something just keeps happening over and over again. And that can lead to a lot of self-reflection, because I think you keep getting yourself, because you're very hardworking and you have so many different goals, whether it be love, career, friendship, traveling, whatever that is for you, you get close to it and it backfires. And that has been a thing that I think you encounter all the time. And you're just like, why? Well, this is why. This is point blank the exact reason why. I'm getting a pull to this as a person. We're just going to leave it right now, because again, there's so many people watching with so many different life experiences, and some guides have like, you know, a group of Libras that really need to hear this, because there's something really holding them back, and it's super important that they do hear it. So again, if it doesn't resonate, just come back for the next month. But right now, this is the message for this group of Libras. And I think there's a person and another person that wants to give you the world, but you're sabotaging by going back to this other person. I feel like you might even be like on the side still messaging the person back. I feel like there's an argument about, well, I'm not doing anything wrong, they're just saying hi. There's some kind of energy around that you feel like it's okay. And so like a good person is almost like walking away from that, because you feel so attached to this person, and I know you feel like it's not your fault. They just like manipulate you, which makes so much sense. It's hard. It's really hard. But this person, if you continue letting them into your life, is 100% like really they're like making you sabotage things. And there's like some kind of tie. There is a cord that is so strong. Feel like you probably had past lives together, and there's some kind of toxic energy around it. But there's a cycle that wants to end that is not ending, because you're just not allowing it. That's what the Death card in reverse is telling me. And then I see that there is another person that is a really good person, and maybe you're not talking on the side. This might be a different section of Libras that, or group of Libras that do that. I'm also getting the energy of like, you don't even want to give this person a chance because they don't add up or align or even come close to this toxic person. And I don't know if you need to hear this, but when you're in a toxic, abusive relationship, which could be the case why this is such a strong bond that you have with this person, you can't let it end. It makes things that are safe and good for you feel boring and feel like not up to par or inadequate in some way. And that is trauma. That is a trauma response. You're used to a certain like form of adrenaline that like a abusive, toxic relationship gives you that a safe one wouldn't. Like you get that like fire within you, the passion is like there for a second, and it's like fighting, and then it's like bad, and you're like, I can't do this, and it's just this continuous cycle because they have you like trapped basically. But there is a person that's there that's trying to come in so strongly, because 2 of Cups here. There is someone coming in like very strongly, and they want to offer you things, and you are just not giving them the opportunity. Like and again, there might be a group of you who do give an opportunity, but you still talk to the other person. And it's just not healthy in any aspect, because I think your guides really want you to move on from this and break the cord. So that's what this is, releasing soul patterns, contract, and past lives. And it could be a soul contract that you have with this person, and that's fine, but they're destroying your current lifetime. Like they're literally destroying you, and it's affecting other things. Like whatever it's holding you back from work, travel, whatever it is that you want, family, because you can't have it with that person. They're not there, but it affects every aspect. Like you think like, oh, why is this all happening to me? It's because you have this person in your life. Laws of attraction. You can't be around a negative thing and expect your life to be a positive any aspect. That's just not how that works. So I have the bounty card here that's coming out. And I think this is like your guys kind of push, because they can see what you're going through. They can see how you are not moving. And I think they want to give you a push. But it's like, look, you can have all this because you are a strong, hardworking person. You work hard on relationships, friendships, whatever the case may be. You plan trips. You can do it, but you can't do it without walking away from that person. So if you want a life of bounty, I think that's your lesson for August. Like really cut the ties with whoever this person is. So we have, yeah. I mean, this is just a validation that you need. You have 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Star. I think there's some fear kind of also holding you back. And I feel like you guys are very hyper independent. So the Queen of Pentacles energy is your energy. This is what I'm feeling from you guys. You guys are very hyper independent. You take care of yourself. You don't care, like you don't let anyone else take care of you. And there's a lot of, even though this is a queen, I'm getting a lot of masculine energy, because you have to be your masculine, because you literally get burned day and night from this other person, or maybe you don't talk to them as much, but you still have that trauma. And so you are very hyper independent. And so like that is another reason why you push the other person away, because this person is offering you to not have to, and you can be your feminine, and like that like scares you. But like the thing is, you don't need to be that person. I mean, you can be if you want to, but no one's like trying to take that down. And I think that person doesn't want to take away your hyper independence. They just want you to feel comfortable. And I just think that you find that not normal or controlling. I don't know. There's something that's off-putting about this person that's trying to come in, because of how hyper independent you are, because of the trauma that this other person caused you, and is still causing you because you let them in. And I see the bounty within like letting this go, right? Okay, so we're talking about the bounty, the thing that they're trying to express to you that is super important. They see you having a legacy, and that there's like hope for this person. Like there's hope. You will not be single. I feel like a lot of other people are fear of like, oh, if I stop talking to this person, I'm gonna be single forever. I don't know how many times I hear my girlfriends say these things, and it just like blows my mind, because it's like, first of all, you're way too pretty to be single. That's one. And I'm saying that to everybody. You're too handsome. You're too pretty to be single. I'm going to say that point blank. I don't know what you look like. I just want to know that you are beautiful. And you're too beautiful to be single. Period. It's not going to happen. And I have been taught that We have not just one singular soulmate. And I think that goes with friends too and family. You don't have just one. You have multiple. And the reason why we have multiple within our lifetime is because we, on our own as an individual, have to learn our lessons to receive what it is we want. So let's just say you are growing, you are learning your lessons, right? Like let's say you cut the cord and you learn this lesson so that you receive the bounty. Then you matured and you're growing and you're moving forward in your life's journey. Let's say you meet a new soulmate and that person isn't growing, and that's a miss. Not because of you, because of them. And so then the next soulmate comes in a few months later, maybe weeks later, who knows? It depends. It's all about mindset and how you align yourself energetically to have this person come in. Maybe that person actually does learn lessons and you grow together, because it's a lifelong journey. You don't just pass one test and it's like, that's it. No, you're tested for the rest of this lifetime, because we want to raise a vibration. That's just how it is. You are not just going to have one soulmate. They're going to come. And you want to know when they come? When you heal, when you like align yourself energetically and you're happy in yourself. You can't do that if someone's holding you back and completely annihilating you left and right. So keep that in mind, because there is a sense of renewed faith. There is hope. There's something that's coming. You are pushing it away currently. Maybe that person isn't going to necessarily be there in that, when you have that bounty phase, when you finally let go. I don't think that matters necessarily, because I do sense that there's so many people, like, you are just such a, like, attractive person in so many aspects. I'm not saying looks, because, like, again, like, that doesn't have to be everything, but, like, your other qualities are beautiful, and that brings, like, people in. Maybe you're funny, maybe you're very artistic. You bring people in some capacity, and, like, yeah, looks, of course, icing on the cake. But there's something on the inside that is very beautiful, that people are attracted to you. So you always have friends, you always have people around you, you always have, you know, something to do, someone to see. So you're never going to be alone. You're always going to find that person. So it's just like, I'm not worried about that, but I am worried about the past situation that keeps coming up. So let's pull another card here. The shining star, glow. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. Yeah, I mean, this just, again, is very much pointing to the fact that you have to close off this door. It really is, like, the alignment. This is telling me, like, you're not able to align with anything. That's why you see things and you're, like, so close, and then, bam, done. Like, you can't even get to the end result. Like, I think there's, again, this is dimming your light because you can't reach your full potential. Like, not even close. And it's just reiterating over and over again here in this reading, because your guides are really, really strongly wanting you to walk away from this. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, so we have the Ten of Pentacles, which came up again. That's the second time. We have Hangman and Three of Swords. This isn't going to be easy. This isn't going to be easy. I feel like you are holding yourself back because of the heartbreak that it's going to cause you more than anything. But I see it happening. I see that for you. I feel like you're just so close to just doing it and hearing me and hearing your guides and hearing this message, because you're so close to walking away. You just need this push, and I hope this message kind of gives you that push, because I do get a sense of, like, you thinking about it. I see you guys watching this. I see you guys listening, and then you, like, get perspective on it, and I think you, like, stall a lot of things, but, like, at the end of the day, the heartbreak is going to be there. That's just a given. And then I see again, like, at the end of this tunnel, like, you have the prosperity and abundance and the future that you plan. And, like, yes, this is the Ten of Pentacles, and Pentacles means money, but it could be stability in a relationship, love. It doesn't have to be, like, a monetary thing. But I think it also can be, because it's also holding you back from being as successful as you can be. Because I think you guys are successful, it's just, it's hard because of what is happening and what is holding you back. This is one of those things in August that it's gonna hurt, right? Three of Swords. But man, once you're past it, it'll be so worth it. Let's go ahead. This card fell out. We're gonna use this one, I think. And then let's get two more. We're gonna close up with something like positive from your guides. last takeaway before we leave for going back to our lives. Oh yeah, I'm like stopped shuffling and need one more card. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough, but I almost started choking on my own spit. Okay, so we have the hangman. Oh, not the same hangman. The hangman, actually, that's funny. It came out twice. Patience, perspective, courage, solutions, transition, and insight. Courage, that's really important right here. So let's just repeat these one more time. So courage and solutions. This is the fear, right? And I think your guys are trying to tell you that it takes courage right now to cut this off. Because I think there's so much holding you back. There's a past that's just clinging to you. And again, it's going to take courage for you to kind of finally close that door. It's going to be a transition. Transition coming up in here. Insight. It's going to be a lot of changes. Again, like I said, when you get past that threshold, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, that was so worth it. Because you're going to have all these beautiful, abundant things. Patience, perspective. Like, this is what is needed. Like, you're healing, like, just going through this, like, give yourself the grace when you, like, end things. Like, this is super important. I think the message is loud and clear. You kind of know what you have to do in August now. And maybe your September reading is going to be a little different. Again, you don't have to do anything, but it's just something your guides are just, like, really wanting you to do, because whatever this is holding you back from your actual true potential. If this message did resonate, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss another one of these, and leave a comment so people don't feel alone. We can build a community and lift each other up. Thank you guys for coming back. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.